this treatment center. If you threw up, you had to eat the vomit if it landed on your plate.
Yes.
I was so proud of Marianne for making it through the program at her new campus in Georgia. She was happy.
I pretended to be happy. I was definitely still very angry at my mother, but I had the fear of being sent back. I lived my day-to-day life with a smile on my face. Within about a year and a half of getting out of the program, I sunk into a major depression and became an IV heroin addict.
I was crushed when I saw Marianne start to spiral down that negative slippery slope. Once again, I had a teenager in front of me that I feared for her life.
It's been 5 years since Marianne has seen her mother, Tammy. Now, Tammy stands behind her decision to send her daughter to a teen treatment program that she believes saved her life. And you allege that you were abused at this treatment center that your mother sent you to. And I've made a list of the things that you told us, and let me just kind of click through some of these, and then you can talk about them. You said you were ordered to remove clothes, body jewelry, blue streaks from like hair, I guess, were cut off. You had to take cold showers, dress in ripped clothes. You said you needed permission to stand, sit, or talk, right? You couldn't even look to the right or left. So tell me how that took place. How did that happen?
It was very difficult at first, as none of the program staff spoke English. If they did speak English, it was very minimal amount of English.
Because this was a program that you sent her to in Mexico, correct?
Correct.
We could not stand up without permission, talk without permission. They decided when we went to the bathroom.
I don't think that's out of control at all. You were being taught respect.
I tried to express my feelings to my mother, and within 20 minutes of expressing my feelings to my mother, they kicked us out of the seminar. Once I made that deadly mistake of trying to express the true reality of what was happening in this program, yes, I shut my mouth. The only way to get through the program was to stop talking, stop telling your parents, and be positive and a good outlook.
Are you aware that these allegations have been made by a number of people that she doesn't even know across a number of years and have been party to lawsuit?
Yes, I am, Dr.
Okay,
Phil.
so if she's making this up, then there are a lot of people making it up, many of whom she doesn't even know.
I've gone online and I have read in detail about the various lawsuits. And let's face it, enough of these lawsuits are coming from kids who were taken out of their environment in the world where they were behaving badly. I mean, drugs and criminals and sex, and they were all out of control in the outside world. So, you know, you take them out of these elements and you put them in a very controlled environment, and they're going to be upset and say, hey, this is no fun anymore.
Okay, you were forced to keep eating when you didn't want to eat. If you threw up, you had to eat the vomit if it landed on your plate.
Yes.
You only got clean clothes every 3 days. It was just, the pendulum swung to one of ultimate control.
They were sent there to modify their behaviors.
I'm sorry, that is not behavioral modification. Please don't lecture me on what behavioral modification.
No, I agree. The thing...
That is not behavioral modification. If that's what has happened, that is child abuse. That is every violation of human right and human dignity. Do not equate that with behavioral modification.
No, I agree 100%. We sent her there for behavioral modification, not for acts of torture. So if these were happening behind closed doors, I didn't know.
Not once after getting out of the program, Dr. Phil, did my mother